Hey, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be just a little chit chat update type of thing. It won't be too long. I'm just trying to stay ahead of the game and keep being consistent on posting weekly. So, if you want to know what I've been up to and what's next, keep watching. Alright, so basically, I'm just enjoying my life. You know, I turned 30 earlier this year, and I've just been really fine tuning what I like, what I want to do in life, building on the relationships I have, building new relationships with people who are good to work with, people who are just good people in general. Like you need that like positivity energy, that inspirational type of energy around you, and that's been one of the things I've been really grateful this year because there have been a lot of people that I follow on social media that I've had the chance to meet in person, and I'm just really blessed to have those people in my life and just to grow those relationships. So that's one thing. Home life is pretty cool, you know. It's I just call it Ohio living. I've been in Ohio since August of 2018. So it has been 19, 20, 21, 22. It's been 5 years I've been here, and it's been moving. I'm thinking that maybe moving to a bigger city sooner than later would be a nice move. Not that it's bad here, it's just I kind of want a little bit more options just to have. Not that I'm necessarily going to do them because I be trying to be in bed by 11. But this last weekend I was out, and if you saw my Insta stories, you know I was outside. I was outside and I was looking real good. But on a normal weekend, I like to be in the house. So, but I do like bigger cities. So moving to Dayton from Detroit was a transition for me because I had just come off a great summer, being out all the time, day parties, blah blah blah. Then I moved here, and then it's just like there's nothing really to do like back in Detroit, and things close really early here. So it was a drastic change, and I've gotten used to it because it's been 5 years. But who's not to say that 30-year-old me doesn't want newer and more options in a bigger type city. So we'll see. I'll definitely keep you guys updated on that. My business, Smile with Movement, of course, which is the name of my channel. We've been kind of slow right now. I do have potential clients that I'm getting ready to start working with in the next couple months. I am hopefully going to get some new clients for Pilates and gyro in these upcoming months, since hopefully people are looking for something to do in the winter time, so they're just not stuck in the house. It does get cold here. It does not get as cold as Michigan, but it does get cold. But there are activities and there are things that people should do and look forward to while in the winter season, so we're not so depressed or so sad. You know what I'm saying? So that's cool. The next thing that I want to talk about is Tobias, aka Toby. Y'all seen him. And if you haven't seen him, he's been in a few videos. But my pup is turning 3. He's turning 3 next weekend, and I'm actually kind of sad about it because I won't be home. I'll be away, but I gotta make sure whoever he's staying with, that they, get his birthday pics. I'm gonna make sure I send the money to get him a little birthday treat, and that they take all the pics that they can, and then I probably gonna FaceTime him on his birthday because this is his first birthday without me. And I love him so much. He's really the great dog. I'm gonna insert a picture here. Look at him. Isn't he so cute? The cutest, right? So Tobias, aka Toby, is an Irish doodle. So that is a mixture of an Irish setter and a poodle. He is an F1BB, meaning he wasn't a straight Irish setter and poodle mix. His mom was already mixed with an Irish setter and a poodle. So he is the BB, meaning he's the second generation of it. He was supposed to be 35 pounds, y'all. Supposed to be 35 pounds. He was supposed to be a mini. But I don't know, them Irish setter genes took over. Also the poodle, because he has really tall legs, but he's slim. He's 50 pounds, but he's slim. He's slim and tall. So what I thought was going to be a mini dog turned out to be a regular sized dog, and I'm actually okay with it. That's my guy. That's my guy. I also have another important birthday coming up. Mi madre. Uh, tu, no, it will be ella cumpleaños. Mi madre cumpleaños es 29 de octubre. My mom's birthday is October 28th, and we have something in store for her that she doesn't know about. She's been digging, which I had to call her the other day and told her to stop asking people questions, because why would you let us do what we try to do for you? Why would she let us do that? You know what I'm saying? So she has something coming up. So I get to be home again for a few days. Hopefully I can see some people. I am going to a Halloween party. I don't know if I could do a video there, but I'll post clips somewhere. But I am debating on going as Wednesday. That should be fun. But yes, we're doing something big for my mom. She will be the big 60. Don't tell her I told you that, but she don't be on here anyway. So only people who be on here, my aunties and cousins. Don't tell her I'm telling the world how she is. I do, or not I do. I am going to document that. So I'll document that whole weekend, and I will get that out to y'all. I also have some dresses to try on for said thing that we're going to do. So I will post probably that video before I post the how it all came together type deal. So shout out to my cousins, Shiki and Pasha, and my brother. We have been the planning committee of this thing, and it's going to be great, and I can't wait to show y'all. All right, moving on to Pilates. I've been out of training for about 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Fingers crossed, I'll have something to share with you next week about that, but I don't want to speak on it right now because I have to figure out some things and get some things into motion. But I do have a ton of observation hours to do, a ton of self-practicing, a ton of teaching. So I need to get on that, make myself a schedule, and make sure these hours are adding up. So when it's time to take my test, I have not only the studying part down, but I have all of those hours that are required for me to do. So that's that. Gyro, it's been slow. I've been doing it for self-practice right now, but I am interested in getting some clients in the studio and also for gyrokinesis. So if you're interested in getting into some movement that is very helpful and lovely for your spine, holla at me. Email me, DM me on my social media. Let's get you set up for a session, because I'm telling you, I want to say a couple of weeks ago, I was having, I tend to get lower SI pain in my right side. So I was having some issues, and my low back was tight, like across left and right. And I was at work, and I was like, let me just do a couple of arch and curls, some spirals, some other gyro things. And so I did that. I did that for a good like 5 to 7 minutes. And then I was like, oh, look at this. It actually works. It actually works. So I felt really, really good. So every time since then that I've had tightness in that particular area, I just tend to do 5 minutes of gyro, and it helps relieve and give me space where I need it. And so I just want to help y'all. I want to help y'all feel that if you need it. If you don't need it, it also just feels good overall. I've had clients who haven't had really any issues in moving or felt any pain in their body, but when they did gyro, they felt really like just open and loose, and I think everybody should have that experience. So if you're interested, hit me up. I did want to talk about what I've been reading. So but my friend group, we started a small book club because our one friend has a book podcast with one of her besties, and she's more of an audible book listener, and I like physical books, but I'll do audiobooks depending on if I'm driving or if it might be too long that I think I should listen to. So in the past month, it is October 9th. Yeah, so I would say in the past 3 weeks actually, I read 2 books. So the first one was Courage is Calling by Ryan Holiday, and this is a series. So I actually started to read the second one of the series, and then it told me that it was the second book, so then I had to go find the first one. But this is really, really good. Just talks about examples of showing courage and being courageous in different instances. It pulls out examples from, like Sparta time, like 300 times. It pulls out biblical stuff. It's just really nice. It just gives examples and talks about things that you can do to, be courageous. Some of the chapter titles include the important thing is to not be afraid. We defeat fear with logic. There are always more before they are counted. Don't be deteriorated by difficulties. Focus on what's in front of you. Yeah, speak truth to power. Be a decider. Make it a habit. Seize the offense. Stand your ground. Courage is contagious. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. So this was really good. The next book I read was the total opposite. It was a thriller suspense called The Chain by Adrienne McKenty. Now, when I tell you, I finished this book, I think I started on a Monday, and I was done by Thursday. Granted, I'm a really fast reader all my life, but it's only 352 pages, but it was so good that I couldn't put it down. Like, me and my friend were reading it together. We started together, and we kind of stopped the first couple days, but then I got to a certain point, and I told her, hey, I'm going to finish this tonight. Just let me know when you finish. She was kind of sad about it, but she got through it, and she understood why I couldn't put it down, and I had time. So when I got time, and I'm not having to think about anything else, I do read. I read and write on my downtime a lot. So those are my 2 books that I read in the past month. I'm reading, I think it's Discipline is Destiny. Yeah, Discipline is Destiny by Ryan Holiday. So it's the second book out of the series. And I think it's out of 4, but only 3 are out right now. And then I did pick up another one of his books not too long ago. So if you have any book recommendations, send them my way. I can read anything, really, genre-wise. I like thrillers. I like self-help or books like Courage is Calling. I like series. I like love, all the things. So if you got any interesting books, send them my way. All right, so I know y'all haven't seen any TC tour content because I haven't been on tour, and actually the group has been on a hiatus for a couple weeks, but we're back in it this weekend. I definitely will be vlogging. We're hitting Milwaukee and Chicago, and then next week we'll be in New York. So be on the lookout for TC vlogs coming soon. I like to post them the week after we've done them, but just bear with me. It's getting a bit busy around these parks, and I can only do what I can do. So that's really all I got today. It's just a quick update. Not too stressful, not too much for me. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Hopefully. I think you will. It's just pretty simple and short. Just me chatting with y'all. I like chit chatting with y'all. I kind of miss doing those, so I'm going to try to implement those in some way a little bit more frequently. But that's all I got for y'all. And yeah, I will see y'all in the next video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share with your friends and family. And yep, I'll see y'all.